I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hello, good evening, welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl, and yes, we're back. It's Friday night stream. We're not going to have too much more of streaming nearly every night, and that's because my family will be home, and we'll be back to our normal schedule of streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. However, we will be streaming all weekend. And as much as we can next week, it's going to be quite difficult for me to stream on Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see how that pans out. And also this week, just gone, Wednesday, Thursday, again, work did take precedence. Got to pay the bills, so work has to be the priority. But I'm trying to stream as much as I can. Now, Atomfall. So we didn't get to stream Wednesday, Thursday like I planned, and I did plan to play Last Epoch at the weekend, so the plan is to play Last Epoch. We are continuing to play Atomfall offline, and that will go up as a series up on YouTube, so if you are interested in the Atomfall stuff, you can check that out there. Today we're going to be playing a Mage. We're going down the Sorcerer Mastery, so we're going to check that out. I did see the PoE 2 update video. Very excited for PoE 2, have to say. The video did make me very excited for the release. So the plan will be is that we will be playing Last Epoch today, tomorrow, maybe Sunday, and then the plan will be to start playing PoE 2 again next week, just to get back into it. Get back into how it works, the support gems. I've not played PoE 2 actually now for quite some time, so it'd be good to get back into it, get familiar with the game again, ready for the update drop on the 4th of April. And then the plan will be to play PoE 2 pretty much up until I kind of have to stop playing because of work. As I said, most of April and all of May is going to be incredibly difficult. There is going to be one or two streams, like the odd one at a weekend or the odd one on an odd day, but we won't be anywhere close to our normal streaming schedule for about a month and a half, and then we get back to normal in June. So, enough talking. Let's sort our character. So we're on Cycle. We're going to create a new online character. There we go. We're going into Cycle, and here we are. We're going into our Mage class. And we're looking to do a sorcerer, so Ghost Owl Sorcerer. Oh, whoa. Sorcerer, there we go, cool. Right, there we go, that's that. And normal, yes, none of that. Okay, that's fine, let's go. And here we are.
In the beginning, there was darkness. Only the terror, myself, and the void. I was content with nothing. She dreamt of light, of life, of humanity. We disagreed. And yet, in her world, there were gods. Mujasa of the desert, Largon of the sea, Rye of the endless skies, and Hierot of the frozen tundra. But fate stole Ekera away. Without her, there was conflict, then wars. In the end, it was Rye who sought to outshine the sun that would pull the world into his flame. Caught within Rye's gaze were the Keepers, an order sworn to protect Eterra's memory and the power it still holds. They were joined by someone unexpected, a traveler, willing to walk into the flames of war. But why? Was it honor they sought? Power? Redemption? Or was this fate? Perhaps. But no story is quite that simple.
Okay, cool. Right, here we are. We are playing with our Mage. What have we got here? We got X, Lightning Bolt, and okay, we've got that right. No problem. Let's go.
These roads are not kind to my bones. I must hurry. Wellrin is still a few days away.
Okay. I have to say, so far, the Void Knight was very good. I did really enjoy playing the Void Knight. I enjoyed playing the Acolyte Leash as well, but both of them were definitely better than the Rogue Marksman. I maybe think that the build I had just didn't suit me, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so that to be fireball, that to be nothing, and then I want that to be lightning, and we'll have that's the sword. There we go. Fireball. Evade. Yep. Nice. Nice. We are following a build guide. And we're going to be going down an icy pathway. There we go. Into the burning forest we go. Nice. Okay, so far no AoE. Which is less than ideal. Now I don't know if that Phoenix has fire resist, but I kind of feel like he should have, so that's why I switched to the lightning. Yeah. Oh, shit. Somebody hit us with an absolute truck.
When it was my mistake, they were like, "What? Are you good? Name's no one. Come, let me watch you fight."
Okay, so we've got our first. Okay, so I don't want any of that. That's automatically equipped. I do have passives though. Okay, confirm. And on the passives, we are going to put our first point into increased fire damage, cold damage, and lightning damage. Well, why not? Why not? What's this thing? Snap freeze. Okay. Okay, so snap freeze. Let's put that in here and that there. Here we go. we've got one of each so far. One cold, one lightning, one fire.
Smoke.
Okay, interesting. Gives us a bit of CC. It's not really an AoE spell, which I thought it might have been a bit more like a cone of cold, which it wasn't. Unfortunately. Oh, shield. It's interesting because I found the rogue marksman pretty squishy. And I know I had some resistance issues, but I'm thinking that the mage should be the squishiest of them all, right? A lot of shields so far.
And for what?
Nice. Cool. What is that one? What is that ability? That ability is Elemental Nova. Cast a Nova around you that deals fire, cold, and lightning damage. Ah. Okay. Actually. There we go. Oh, and we got a passive. Okay, passive. We're going to have a bit of that. Nice. And we got this one. The first one is going to be Fireball. So we're going to put our first point down here into Ignite Chance, plus 30%. Okay, where are we going now?
Where'd you learn to fight?
Very nice. Ah, that's how it works. Nice. Hide Gloves of Embers. Oh, we don't have a loot filter on. Uh-oh. That's gonna be needed. So, a loot filter. Right. There we go. Okay. And then manage loot filters. Add. Paste clipboard content. This is going to be sorcerer level. That looks a bit sorcery, a bit of that, bit of that. And there we are. Cool. Loot filter on. And then we can get rid of that. Ooh, forged soldier. Here we are. Okay, good. We managed to dodge. Get those ignites off. Oh,
Well done.
that's okay. We got him. We didn't get anything good from it. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it through the introduction. Right. Grey Mouser's on board. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Always good to see the Mouser in Twitch.
It's these now. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
Okay, let's go and talk to one of these first.
Let me get it.
Join Circle of Fortune. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Very nice. Right, let's go here. Okay, so idols, we don't have any spots for that right now. Trash gear, none of it should fit because it doesn't apply and it'll be too high level. Apart from maybe that, what's that? No. Okay. Gear sets will be too high level. Same with the experimental. Legendary. Do we have any interesting legendaries for a mage? I mean, these boots are actually quite nice with the cold pen and the frostbite freeze rate multiplier, given we're going down the cold route. Could be interesting. Because we are looking for cold pen. Oh, that's got +3 attunement, so that's better than the strength. Interesting. Plus a judgment, rot mind. No. Oh. Oh, that's a unique. Why is that in? Oh, it's necrotic, but that should be in the other ones. One-handed sword, cold damage, mana strike. That's another interesting one for a mage. What am I going down? Am I going down the... Yeah, I'm probably going to go down the staff route, but... Okay. And then what have we got in the uniques? We got a lot. Anything of interest. That's minion armor. That's no good. Boots, no. Gloves, no. Mana regen, no. Rogue relic. Fireball damage. But we're going down the cold pathway. What's that? Two-handed staff, runic invocation. That's if we were going down the other one. Which we're not. Melee bow, keeper's gloves. That's an interesting ring. So let's keep that out. Torch. Bleeding heart. No. No. Throwing damage. Throwing cold damage. Avarice is always going to be good, right? Elemental damage, leeched as health, and then leech rate and elemental resistance. None of that. I mean, I'm certainly not going to complain at that. That's acid flask. No. Okay. Doesn't look like we've got a huge amount, to be honest. Spell physical. Poison. Multi-strike. Smite. No. No. Oh, Tome of the Elements. Yeah, so I definitely want that. 28% elemental damage leached as health. Oh, and I can equip that now. That's got no level requirement. Yeah. Cool. That's amazing. That's a great start. Right. Okay. That's necrotic spells. I was hoping we might have a good staff, but clearly not. Stormhide Paws. No. Another Tome of the Elements. Ooh. Both. So this Tome of the Elements is better. It doesn't have any Weaver's Will. We get 1% less duration, but we get 5% more chance to chill shock. Duskreaver, I need a spoon. I need the spoon? Where's the spoon? This one. Wand. 22 chance to ignite, chill shock. Where does the spoon goes in here though, really? But I wanted to use it. I was going down the staff route rather than this. You think the spoon is better? Spoon and an offhand? It's really good. Then the spoon we shall take. So do we have any offhands? What's an offhand? See, I don't know. I don't think I've got any other offhands here that... No. What else have I got lying around? It's a relic. Okay, I think that's a good start. I think that's a good start. I don't think we've got any good offhands. We'll keep these on board because we will want those. I think they'll at least be good to start with. I think we can always move them out. But I'm kind of feeling like mana spent gained as ward, increased health and mana will be good. Plus the elemental resistance is going to be good. And then, you know, Avarice is always going to be interesting with the elemental damage, right? So I think that, and I'm gonna take Duskreaver's idea of taking the spoon, and we're gonna go with the spoon and an offhand, unless we get a really good staff, because I was going to go down the staff route, but we'll see. Okay, let's get rid of you. Like so, because we are going down a cold damage pathway. We're going to be looking to use... What are we doing? We're using... Glacier is going to be our main spell. That's our plan. Laden is a lot of endgame builds. Okay. So I am following a build guide, but it's a leveling one. Because we're just going to do the campaign with the sorcerer, just to see how it is. Like I say, we're still learning the game, really. I don't want to go too deep into the monolith system when there's going to be an update literally in a matter... I mean, it was supposed to be obviously in a matter of days. It's going to be in a matter of a couple of weeks, but I don't want to go too deep in that yet. I mean, damage seems pretty solid, not going to lie. Oh, now I want to go this way. And there we go. Oh, wow, that doesn't give you much. You have 3 weeks, depending on how much you get sucked into the pit. So you thought the PoE 2.2 looks lackluster. Interesting. I actually quite liked it, I have to say. I am looking forward to trying out a Huntress just to see, because I do play every class to the end of at least Act 1. And I am interested to see how the transition into the end game feels. But yeah, interesting you think it's lackluster. What is it that you were hoping for that you didn't get? We got Mana Strike. Good, so... You have every class in PoE 2 at least to level 90 and over 10k hours in PoE. I've never played PoE 1, so I really can't talk about PoE 1 at all. I've literally never played it. Something I actually do want to do because of what people have said about like giving it a go. So I do want to give it a go at some point, but there's a little thing called time, which I don't have enough because I'm not a full-time streamer or video gamer. So yeah, maybe one day I'll get to achieve all the content I want. We'll see. But yeah, I'd just be interested to know, given how much time you've got in PoE 1 and 2 then, what is it you were looking for? There was a lot promised over the last 5 years you feel hoodwinked on. But if you go, so the only game that I can compare, right, is PoE 2. I've seen the update. You've got a lot of time in PoE 2. What is it that you wanted out the update that would have made you, that would change your view on it being good or bad? Like, what is it you felt was missing? %of the update is PoE 1 stuff they're putting in. Yeah, so my understanding that is the case. Like I said, I can't 100% confirm that, but yeah, I believe things like the random rogue exiles and stuff like that is absolutely that. The big harp is fix armor, but wasn't the update that we saw, as in that 40-minute presentation, wasn't that the only bit? Wasn't that only the new stuff and the like material changes to the game? Isn't there a whole bunch of patch balance notes that they haven't released yet? Because I thought there was supposed to be a whole bunch of balance stuff that was coming in. They just hadn't announced it yet. And 4 months to toss in assets you already have developed. But I would agree in terms of the mechanics you've got developed. I guess the assets they've got to kind of redo, at least graphically, because the graphics are different. And if the game plays, and I hear the game plays quite differently, aren't there a lot of other things you have to consider about how it interacts because the game is so different? I don't know. I'm not saying. They said in an interview with Ziggy D they don't know what to do with armor. Okay. I didn't see that interview, I'm afraid, so didn't see that bit. Understood. So that is definitely a shame because I did play the warrior all the way through to the end of Act 1. I enjoyed the principle of the warrior, but I didn't feel it was as... Like, when I played the sentinel here, I was like, man, this guy feels like he's one heavily armored, like, tough-ass dude. I did not feel like that when I played the warrior in PoE 2. I did not feel like stacking tons of armor felt good. So that's a shame. If they haven't sorted anything with armor, that is a real shame. You have to have energy shield for the warrior to be viable. Yeah, and see, I only played to the end of Act 1 with the warrior, and I was stacking armor, and it was doable, but it didn't feel good like the other classes felt. In fact, a lot of the other classes felt more survivable. Yet I didn't feel like, from a story perspective, they should have been. I kind of feel like of all the classes, I feel like the warrior should be almost the most survivable, right? And I certainly didn't have that feeling. You don't respec, you make a new character, you have 2 90+ warriors. Jesus. Yeah, I've see that. I'm actually quite new to ARPGs as a whole as well, so I actually play quite a lot of other games too. So And the other thing I didn't want to do, the other thing I was conscious of, because I've done it in other games, is I've massively burnt out during early access. And I finished the early access and I've burnt out during it, and I kind of left the game thinking, yeah, the game was okay. And in my mind, I've completely forgotten that it's early access and the game wasn't fully baked. So this time in PoE 2, I didn't want to burn myself out in early access, be really unhappy because I felt the game was okay, but not what I wanted it to be. And I'm so burnt out, I don't want to play it anymore. So I kind of didn't want to do that this time. I kind of wanted to play it, enjoy it, and allow it to at least come to full release and then kind of make more of a decision then. Especially given that I'm very new to ARPGs as a whole. You know, this isn't ARPGs aren't a genre that I would have picked up in the past. Having played a lot more like MMOs and RPGs, survival games in particular, quite a bit of survival games and strategy games as well. So between PoE 1 and PoE 2 and Last Epoch, if they get their cycles down, you should have new content. It will certainly be interesting. I also need to give Grim Dawn a go. People have said to me, oh, you need to try out Grim Dawn. So I'm like, oh, I need to give that one a go as well. So see what Grim Dawn's all about. Though I understand Grim Dawn doesn't have seasonal content in the same way. Ooh. Okay. I forgot he does that. Oh, I can freeze him. Interesting. Oh, that is good. Okay. That's good. I wasn't expecting to be able to completely freeze him there, so... You would play D4 before Grim Dawn. So D4, I think I'm up to about halfway through, like the first, like, chapter, story, act, whatever you want to call it. So I've played a bit of Diablo 4. I like the story aesthetic of Diablo 4, but I did feel like there was so much shit going on the screen that it was... And the other thing, that everything was the same colour. Like, the boss abilities and a lot of the other things going on the screen were all the same colour, and they just overlapped. And maybe that was just because I'm new to ARPGs, right? Maybe that was why I felt like that, but... I do want to at least finish the story of Diablo 4. But as I said, I've got so many things I want to do and so little time. Like, I'm playing Atomfall offline right now and stuff as well. I'm like, oh my god. I need to be able to play video games full time and never sleep to achieve all the content that I actually want to create. Which in reality just ain't gonna happen. We gotta live in the real world, you know? Ooh, a fire resistant shard. Blue bar that pops up is a first patch on launch fix to keep people from killing bosses in 15 seconds. No, it wasn't the blue bar. It was the... I didn't realise I was going to be able to freeze him in place, so... no, good eye. D4 is not made for you to avoid abilities. They're piss poor. Ah. I just kind of felt D4 was a little bit spammy. Like I said, I like the graphics, the aesthetic, the cutscenes. You know, very dark, very my kind of thing. But I kind of felt it was very chaotic on the gameplay side of it. Very, very all over the place, which... Again, for someone that's new to ARPGs, that kind of felt weird. And D4 is technically the first ARPG I've ever played. So. And I was playing that, and other people had said, "Oh no, you know, give PoE2 a look at." And of course, there was a lot of stuff in the news about PoE2, so I tried that, got hooked on that, and then I've been playing a few other games, and then like Far Cry 5 and stuff, and then the drama with the release date of PoE2 and Last Epoch led me to finding out about Last Epoch. So I didn't even know about Last Epoch. So I was like, everybody said this is a really good game. I need to try this, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I've played the Rogue Marksman, Acolyte Leash, and Void Knight Sentinel all the way through the campaign. So I've got them to like mid-50s, every single one. So didn't enjoy the Rogue Marksman as much as I thought I was going to. Which is kind of weird, because I would normally go for a Ranger-style class. I quite enjoyed the Acolyte, and I quite enjoyed the Sentinel. The Void Knight was as a new person to ARPGs was very fun, actually, mainly because it was so forgiving. I find it very easy to play the Void Knight, whereas the Acolyte Leash I found more complex to play because of the trading of health, like the timing of when you have to cut your health in half and then get your reperform and then survive some of the big hits. That was more difficult, but every time you get the blue bar and launch, just wiped out. It's a solid game. They nerfed Rogue Marksman too. Yeah, I was playing a trap rain build. So raining the traps down, and I just didn't get on with it. So I do want to maybe try it again in the future with a different type of build, but the raining traps build just didn't do it for me. So yeah. Right, have we got... Yes, so this is where we're going down. We've got that there. I want this one here. Okay, and that will do us for now. And then I want to come here. Respec, despecialize, Bosch. I want Glacier. Oh, Glacier. There we go. And in Glacier, the first thing we want to do is we're going to put into damage and mana efficiency. Bosh. Cool. There we go. That is what we're doing. You're drawn to the Sentinel as you tank in MMOs. So, yeah, I started World of Warcraft Vanilla doing warrior tank. Oh, there we go. That's our Glacier. Okay, nice. So I can get where you're coming from the MMOs, but through a combination of change in guild due to guild falling apart and everything else, I have very much over the many decades since I've been playing video games transitioned to the range DPS. Yeah, ranger. So I ended up maining a warlock in WoW, for example. I played an Imperial Agent sniper in SWTOR. I played a ranger in Guild Wars. The ranger and mercenary are my two favorite classes in PoE2, for example. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. An interesting skill. Right, where are we going here? Put another point in that. But yeah, the Void Knight was really fun. I had a lot of fun with the Void Knight, I'm not gonna lie. You're old. You've been playing MMO since '99. You did online muds before that. Yeah, so when did I start? I've playing games since the mid-'80s, but online, I first started playing online in, would have been about 97. And I started with Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, but using the Eagle Red mod. And then I was playing Counter-Strike as a mod. So that's where my sort of online gaming started, if you like. And then I got into, and the first like proper like MMO I got into is EVE Online. I played that when that like first came out, so I really liked the space stuff. Played EVE Online quite a bit, was in Band of Brothers and stuff like that, and then moved to WoW back end of vanilla, and I was kind of playing WoW and EVE Online, and then all the shit with Band of Brothers and the way it kind of finished led me to quit the game, and I focused on WoW. And then got into World of Tanks. What's an online mud, by the way? I've not heard that term before. Multi-user dungeon, text-based. Ah, okay. Interesting. No, never done one of those before. Right, let's see if we can bring them together. There we go. No, that way, please. Oh, you went the other way. Oh. Well, this guy's a bit of a pain, because he's actually jumping out the way of my ability. There we go, got it. When you got unlimited internet around 95 here in the US, a lot popped up. Yeah, so, I mean, I was on 56k modem for quite a while. And it wasn't until about 2000, 2001 that I ended up on a 128k ISDN.
Well, tell you what, let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why.
So it was much more difficult for us in the UK. And where I lived in the UK, I wasn't in a city either. I was in quite a small little town. And we didn't have any access to any of that. It's pretty crazy. You remember upgrading to 32 and 56? I on the starting on the old 14.4 with the old, you know, the type noise. Ah, funny. Yeah. Yeah, certainly. When you hear people whining about, I've only got 50 ping today when they're playing like Counter-Strike and stuff, and I was like, man alive, like how did we survive back in the day playing Counter-Strike on those dial-ups? Pretty crazy. Arena of Shattering, there we go. Okay. Trying to get used to this Glacier ability. I like it, I just need to get used to how it works. Nothing moved fast. Remember when you thought it was gone with 250 meg RAM? Oh, yes. But then also, like, how big games were in terms of, oh look, my game is huge. It comes with 2 CD-ROMs instead of just one. It's a double CD-ROM game. Yeah. Man, this is really good for like AoE clearing, isn't it? As long as you position and you get the line of it right. Huh. When they first came out with digital download, you still bought the disc because you knew it would load faster than download. Oh, well, and of course, we were all still much more into the whole physical thing, right? You wanted the box, you wanted it in your hand. You didn't know. There was all the talk about, you know, the digital download. Would you still be able to download it in, you know, 5 years' time when you wanted to play the game again, and you know, all that kind of thing. Yeah. Having that shelf with all the boxes lined up, and then the occasional collector's edition sat in there and everything as well. Yeah. Yeah. Usually on Ellie, you have a clear and a boss skill. So at the moment, I'm kind of... This is going to be... I'm planning on using this as both. I'm planning on using the Glacier as the main. Mana Strike to regain mana. The Elemental Nova thing for a bit of defensive. The Teleport for movement. And the other one was Arcane Ascendance. For damage buff. So that's kind of thing. You still use your Cataclysm Collector's WoW mousepad. Nice. I've kind of moved on to these like giant mouse pads. So my keyboard, my mouse like covers half my desk. I really like them. I really like these giant mouse pads. I was disappointed with Cataclysm though. That's the time when I played it, I leveled, I maxed level, I did probably the first 2 raids and that was it. Especially after Wrath of the Lich King, which I really enjoyed the story element of that, the whole Arthur's piece and everything I really liked. Had some contentious stuff, like Trial of the Grand Crusader was actually the death of the guild I was in at the time, for example, so didn't really enjoy that. And Nax was just, of course, redoing Nax again. But Ulduar was amazing. I just like the theming and the music. Oh my god, the music in Wrath of the Lich King was amazing. You're a Hairbell, so you have to clean it out. You love Trial? So I love the principle of Trial. The problem is that it killed the guild. Because people just didn't enjoy it that much, and I started on a PvP server. I was on Dunmore in the which was an EU PvP server, and I ended up moving after that because the state of the server was getting bad. Moved from there to Doomhammer, which was a EU PvE server, and that's kind of where I settled. So, yeah, and then I came back. The guild I was in still existed when Classic came out, and they set up a Classic team, so I then ended up joining that Classic team. Played Classic for a little bit. Right. Nope. Not bad. No. Damage over time, physical resist. Seems good. Gloves, intelligence, minion damage. I think I'll take the int. Better than what we got. Offhand catalyst. Chance to slow void res. An int. Oh, mana regen. Oh, I definitely want that. Okay, so what do I want to change? Maybe this one. Okay. Cool.
Right.
Nothing here. Okay, good. Back then you were doing 1025 Oni, then 1025 Tok and smashing it all. Doing all your achievements as well. Don't forget you got to get all the achievements done in 1025. I have to say I was pretty proud of getting my my Immortal and what was it? Undying and Immortal achievements on Nax. That was good. And then doing the 3 Drakes on, what was it? What was the name of the dragon? Man, it escapes me. You go to the tower and then you have to clear the trash around, and you've got the 3 Drakes and then the big dragon in the middle. I've forgotten the dragon's name, literally. I'm going crazy. Killing the dragon while he left the 3 Drakes up. That was a good one. Then you got the Twilight Mount. Sartharian, that was the one. Sartharian 3 Drakes. Yeah, and then you got the Twilight Mount after it. Yeah. That was good. And I loved Ulduar, though my fondest memories, with probably the biggest rose-tinted glasses, but my fondest memories, like having just fun in a raid, was Karazhan. Original Karazhan, man. I had so much fun with the guild. Everyone was chill. We just had a good laugh, and you were running it. You were running it like every week because you wanted to get new members of the guild badges of justice so they could get good enough gear to do the later raids. Yeah. And then the Blood Elf Island. Right, let's have some more int fire resistance lightning rares. That's good. And we got some skill stuff. Right, so in this one, we've got 2 into damage and mana efficiency. We're going to now put it into largest explosion damage plus 20%. And then this one is going to be mana strike. And we're going to put 2 points into mana gained, because that's what we're using it for. You got the achievement for every quest in the game done, Lawmaster. Ah, yeah, the Lawmaster achievement. Did you ever get the Ambassador one for doing all the reps to Exalted? Because that was... Oh, I never did that one. You played D&D through the 70s. WoW lore mythology came across as the product of bored bunch of stoners. Think you turned into your grandfather. Well, my understanding, and I could be wrong, but my understanding is that originally Warcraft was originally going to be out of Games Workshop, a partnership with Games Workshop, and they never could agree. They could never agree a deal. So instead of being using the IP of Games Workshop Fantasy, they did their own thing. Could be wrong, but I thought that's what it was. Oh, look. We have a bot. You did D&D in the red and blue box in the 80s. See, I never did D&D tabletop stuff. I was on the World of Warcraft, the board game stuff that then became Flames of War, Bolt Action, and all that type of stuff. As you can see from quite a lot of models that are sat behind me on shelves. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of board games. Zombicide, Blood Rage. Oh, all of those games are just amazing. Age of Conan. That's another good one. It's one of those things my wife really enjoys, playing all the board games, tabletop games, like Warhammer, everything. She doesn't get video games at all, so... Okay. Warhammer. About the same with your wife. Nice. It's nice when you've got that sort of... There's stuff that you can share and there's stuff that you can do on your own, right? Yeah, my wife enjoys playing Necrons in 40k, and she enjoys playing... I would say probably Dark Elves is probably her favourite in Warhammer Fantasy. But for some reason, and I like Blood Rage, but her favourite board game is Blood Rage. And I'm like, I like the game, but it's not my favourite, but she loves the game. She loves Blood Rage. She is not so good, so you win all the time. My wife's not bad, actually. She's damn good at Magic. Magic the Gathering. Oh, she's good at that, I can tell you. Excellent. Making progress. Oh, you weasel. Ah, cool, we got teleport. Good. That's the next skill I wanted. Sweet. Right, let's get past you. Nice. Right. So let's replace that with teleport. And we've got another passive. So the next passive we're doing is this one. So we're going to take that one all the way up to 8. Your college roommate got you into beta, so you spent a lot of money on it. Magic, that is. Yeah, Magic is one of those games that, man, you can get and you can spend a lot of money on. It was very well designed from a monetization strategy, there's no doubt. Particularly when they got people into doing the whole drafting thing. Oh, look, buy packs just to play a single game. Oh, yes. Nice. Yeah, that Mana Strike does pretty decent damage as well. So you're not going to complain about that. Okay, well, I just wanted to test that out, see how it went. Nice. Excellent. And there we go. Cool. Progress is being made. Here we go. Boss man time, I guess. Yep. Here we are.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine.
Rude.
Member wing.
Okay. Gotcha. Trying to be a little bit more careful because I'm not playing a sentinel, but there we go. Cool. Boss down. Let's go to town. Let's literally go to town. Right.
A terror's blessing.
Cool. So items. Well, we can equip this bad boy now. Katie Floyd, how did you go with the rogue? Did you finish the playthrough of that? Yeah, so if you've been watching the episodes on YouTube, they are 30-minute breakdowns of the live stream VODs that I did. So the Rogue Marksman, I've got all the way through and completed the campaign. I've also done an Acolyte Leash through to the end of the campaign, and I've done a Void Knight Sentinel. So now we're trying the Mage. So because I have a full-time job and it takes a long time to make videos, edit videos, I can't do all the videos editing of a 9-hour VOD in one go. So I tend to put up a 30-minute episode each day. And also then it makes it easier. People have said to me before, if you put up a 4-hour video for people, they're like, it's a pain because it's like they watch some of it, they don't watch all of it, they don't know where they finished. So I decided to make it a little 30-minute episode with like picking out the title as the highlighted event of that episode so that people didn't have to watch everything. They could look for specific boss fights or respecs or whatever. And then it was easier to watch, like they could download 30 minutes, watch it on a mobile or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Always looking for feedback, though. Always looking for feedback. Mage Relic. No, I think I'll still... No. Ring, no. No. Belt. You're going to do a Road Marksman come Season 2. So, my overall feeling, and it could have been the build I was doing, because I was doing the Raining Traps build, is having since played the Acolyte Leech and the Void Knight Sentinel, I didn't think it was that great. I didn't think it was that great. In that I didn't enjoy playing the Rogue Marksman as much as I did. Oh, increased cold damage. I didn't enjoy playing the rogue marksman as much as I thought I was going to, which is unusual for me because I would normally default to playing a rogue, right? I play a ranger in PoE 2. I play a ranger type class in MMOs and stuff like that. So the raining traps for me didn't feel good. So I think I've got to try another build that's a bit more direct fire than raining the traps down with the rogue marksman. But I do want to give it another go with a different build.
He's back. He's been quiet.
But yeah, it
since
was
he returned.
surprisingly not my favourite.
Lena, I'm so sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to...
I mean, the damage was definitely decent. It definitely killed things quickly. It just, I don't know, just where it played, it just didn't feel great. I mean, part of it as well was I was squishier than I should have been because I didn't have my resistances sorted, which probably also didn't help. But then it was the first time I'd played last Epoch ever, playing that class, so...
God seems to have taken me somewhere. Yet, my surroundings...
The point of ARBG is to become a beast and destroy stuff. There is some dodging in LE and mechanics, but not too hard. Yeah, it's definitely not the same as PoE 2 in terms of that regard. There we go. What have we got? Mana Strike. Okay, more mana gained. That's the whole point of the ability. Oh, helps if we aim the right way. And the controller does work really well in this game. I am still, however, looking forward to giving the WASD a go. Definitely. Because that is my go-to control set.
And who are you?
Nice. Okay. To be honest, you're not a fan of WSD. You're more used to using your mouse. You're so disappointed they've included it. But why are you disappointed? Because you can still play however... For me, the reason I'm happy is because you can use point and click, you can use controller, or you can use WASD. So it doesn't... surely that helps the player base, right? Because you've got more variety of the ways it can be controlled. So does it not just make it better by having more options so you get more people in the game? I don't know. I'm just interested why you don't think that's a good thing. I mean, I've always used WASD, played PC games, all my life, and that's ingrained in me. I find point and click so hard. But yeah, just be interested why you think it's not good to have it in the game, even if you don't particularly want to use it. Hit damage against rares and bosses 25%. Okay. Yeah, my understanding is it absolutely is still going to be an option, and that the WASD they're bringing into the next season. My understanding is that that's just a beta version of it as well. That's not even like a full released version of WASD. It's just a beta test of it. Yeah. I think, and that's what I understand. If anyone else is in Twitch chat that's able to correct that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. That WASD is just a beta test version, and point and click still going to be in the game.
Gods.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why in an ARPG you wouldn't want to allow all three. You know, like I say, it brings more people on board.
Yes. Gods be with you.
Okay, we're in the last refuge outskirts now. We're starting to get the abilities I'm looking for. We've got all the abilities I want apart from one. So... Actually, no, apart from two, I need the other one. I mean, the only thing that I think they should do, but I know why they haven't yet, is get it on console. Because the controller support works amazing, like, you know, and it's great for me on my Steam Deck, but being a smaller company, getting something onto console is not easy. It's not easy, so I get the difficulty with that. Ooh, that looked interesting. Mage looks like it could be a good character. Yeah, this is my first time playing with the Mage. I'm going down like an ice. This is going to be like my main ability. I've got a Mage Strike. It's very heavy on the mana. So I've got the Mage Strike ability to get the mana back. Teleport for movement. And then a spell which is going to buff my damage in the future. And like a defensive spell as well. So that's kind of what I'm going for. You love loot lizard. Loot lizards are amazing, especially when they go off the chain. When they're like, you get like 3 or 4 of them, and there's just like stuff everywhere. It's just crazy, man. It really pops off. Yeah, gotta love the loot lizards. Sweet. Oh no, bad guy. Okay, passive. Going to put some more into this. So, int, fire resistance, lightning res. Absolutely. And then skills. We've got mana strike now. And we're going into this one, which is attack speed. So, get mana back even faster, which is what we want to do.
Gods be with you.
Good. Done that one. Let's head back up the way we came. Teleport's pretty nice. Ooh, void bats. Which is going to be the best way? I think it's going to go up this way, maybe? Not sure. No, can't go there. I'll have to go back round. Gonna have to go on round. Bit too early to tell what I think about the Mage so far, but I mean, feels okay. I mean, we're gonna have to wait until we kind of get to the end game to like compare it against the Acolyte. The Acolyte was really fun. I did like the Acolyte. I want to try a Warlock. Everybody says, oh, you know, you got to try the Warlock. So I really want to give the Warlock a go. Thinking maybe I'll do a Warlock next. There we go. Nice. Just seeing how much we can tank damage-wise. We're not that squishy at the moment, I have to say. Man, they look so much like Razordons from Lizardmen. Nice. Bridge coming down. Nice. Yeah, we're... I mean, this is definitely... I mean, this spell definitely feels better than, like, the Fireball and Lightning we were using earlier. Just because that's such single target, whereas this has definitely given us a much better AoE, right?
What brings you here? Eterra's grace be with you.
Nice. The only thing is, it's like quite an interesting slow build-up skill, so I'd be interested to see after we've like teched into the skill more, like what we can do to either speed it up or have a bigger area. It'd be interesting to see what the potential of the skill is, because right now it seems a little clunky. Frost Claw, interesting. You're on the last Epoch forum and have seen there's going to be Mastery respecs in Season 2. There is. I think they're going to be quite expensive, though, from what I understand. So it's not something you're going to be doing a lot or regularly, but that's, again, I'm not fully clued up into all of that, but that's what I understand. It's trying to find that balance of, right, it's make the choice meaningful, but don't brick people's characters if they don't want to play that spec anymore. So if you're able to, I think, earn enough, I think like 500,000 gold or something, I don't know what it is. Like, I hope they do the same in PoE too. Like, I hope they allow for Ascendancy respec, but without it being too cheap. You know, I do like the idea of respecking, because, like, I do think that the respecking of the passive tree in PoE 2 is too expensive at the moment. And that making respecs difficult stops people innovating and testing. Because then, if it's too much of a pain to redo your character and too much of a pain to respec, or you can't respec, then you're just going to go for the best build and just stick with that. And I don't think that's a good way. I think it's much better when you've got people testing out new stuff. Ow. There he goes.
I'll be right behind you.
So far, this isn't the quickest killing thing build I've had yet. I just don't think people's character that they invest hundreds of hours in, even though it's a seasonal character, should be bricked completely. Or, you know, or that you should make being able to change a pathway of passive skills so difficult or so costly that you can't experiment, you can't try things, you know?
I see.
Just forces a meta. Not saying it should be free, because you still want an element of choices to be meaningful. But you don't want it impossible either.
What? Go on then. Bah.
Okay, right, let's sort our bags. Right, what do we get? Idle system. What do we get here? Frostbite duration and increased fire damage. Huh. Not really what I was looking for. Stun and poison. Freeze rate multiplier. Okay, what other gear did we get? +1 potion slot, fire res, poison res, and lightning damage. Not really what I'm after. +1 potion slot, health, physical res, ward on potion, and fire damage. Why do they keep giving me fire damage? 49 health, increased elemental damage. Sounds good. I'll have a bit of that. +1 to fireball. Great if I was going down the fireball route, but we're not. Not the gloves, the boots. No. And no. Right, let's not take the idols. And see what other idols we've got in a minute. And then let's sell all of this. Okay, idols. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for cold damage, right? No. Where's the cold in that? What am I missing? I did type cold, right? Cold resistance. 15% increased cold damage. That's nice. Cold damage, cold res, armor res, cold damage. Maybe we should go physical resistance. See what we got in physical resistance, because I think that will be. What have we got here? No. There we go. +3, +4. That's +4 physical. I'm thinking that in the middle for cold damage, and then a bit of physical resistance. 'Cause physical resistance is always crazy useful, right? 7% physical resistance. Have I got anything better then than 4? 3, 5. Anything better than 5? That would be no. Okay, cool. That will do. Got some idols in play now. And we can't use a ring yet, can we? No, it needs to be level 15 for the ring. Not far off. Cool. What does our resistance look like actually at the moment? I know we're early in the game, but 33% physical. The elemental resistance I think would do, but yeah, 0 on poison and necrotic. So yeah, okay. Early game, but those have got to be Those have got to be targeted. Okay, portal available. Ezra's ledger and Ezra's library. That's just over here. Cool. Okay, nice. Loot lizard! Come here! Nice. And there's the ledger. Wow. Any more? Any more for any more. Right. Oh. There clearly is. Ooh. Interesting. We pick up transfer, sort, physical res, +1 to teleport, and physical res and mana. I like that. Right. Find Panion's study. Okay, they're good guys. Sorry. But that was no friendly fire, right? Oh. Loot lizard. Where is he? Oh no, the NPCs are shooting him, causing him to run off. Stay where you are. Oh, now that's some idols. Holy moly, he had a lot of idols. Jesus. Right, 1 unspent point. We're putting that into this one. So we've now got 24 fire resistance, 24 lightning resistance, and +8 intelligence. And we're now unlocked here. And the next one we're going to is in this one, which is pushing up crit. Going to be crit stacking. What do we get? Do we just get a skill thing? We did as well. Cool. Mana strike. Okay, so we're going to put it into here, which is area. So mana strike's now got a bigger area. Good. Okay, I see. Nice. No Harbinger corpses yet. Unusual. Oh, he came back. Up this way. Nice, and we're done. There's Panion's study. Okay. Let's progress through Panion's study then. Yeah, we've got this one. Right. Okay. Oh, holy moly. I was trying to get out of the lightning ball and I literally teleported straight into the bloody flame ball. Nice, I managed to nullify the flame ball by freezing the guy. Sweet. Yeah, I think this build is going to feel like the Acolyte, which is, the Acolyte felt the same at the beginning. It felt like low damage at the beginning, and then it ramped up really well, whereas the Sentinel felt more linear. Like, it increased, but it was much more consistent, whereas the Acolyte kind of went from being, don't feel that strong, the kills aren't that quick, but then by the end game, it was like smash. So, yeah. I think that's how this Mage build is going to feel like, which is not uncommon in Magic builds, right? Magic builds often start weaker and then they like ramp up quickly. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's just a guess.
What? Goodbye.
Cool. Oh, gloves.
What?
No, give me the gloves. Give me the gloves. Go away. Gloves. Bosh. No.
Goodbye.
Got him.
Goodbye.
Same button to pick up the gloves as to talk to him.
Please.
Cool. Another passive.
Gods be with you.
Nice. Right, so we've got 2 passive points here. So we're going to put that into 2 points into this one, which is crit and crit. No skill ones.
Yes.
And then sword gear. Right. More gloves of avarice. 1% more leech rate. Okay. And it has more mana. Okay. Just a slightly better one. What else have we got here? Flame Ward. 8% armor, 8% mana. No. So let's... No! Ah! Damn, I thought I was in my stash. Thought I was in my stash. No. Mage Huge Idol. 31% increased cold damage, doubled if you have 300 max mana. So if I've got 300 mana, I get 62% cold damage. See, this is where I don't get the spoon Duskreaver. Like, here, if I take this staff, I'm going to get +9 spell. I'm going to basically increase by +6 spell damage, +19 melee, 66 spell damage, 36 cold damage, and 32 chance to chill on hit. And all I'm going to lose is 0.1 base attack rate and 13% melee attack speed. Where's the benefit with the spoon? I'm going to change it. At least for the gear that I've got. No. So we can get rid of that one. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And then this one, mana regen, lightning res, and vitality. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna lose the spoon, right? So.
Yes.
Okay.
Follow your feet.
Follow your feet. That's what we're going to be doing. All right. Man, it's hot in here. It's going to turn temperature down. I'll be right back. Sec. There we go. Sweating for some reason. I'm like, what's going on? I haven't touched the temperature in days. Right. We go into the precipice. Let's go. A bit of, oh look, we're cooking now. We got two of them. Oh. You're going to keep sending them after me, aren't you? Oh, that thing doesn't have a lot of distance at all, but see, that's the cold spell, the glacier spell's great when if you can position the mobs, right? It's definitely going to be a bit more tricky in terms of making. If you can get the positioning right, then it's really good. It's almost like you need to run through and get like a bunch of people and tie them up. You love the little noises, the loot lizards. Oh, the loot lizards are great, man. Especially when they start running off and they just leave that trail of gold as well. That's so good. They are brilliant. Oh, hello. Now that was significantly quicker. Interesting. That definitely felt way better in the boss fight. Best feature they added into the game. Oh man, if you're a loot goblin anyway, then having loot goblins, loot lizards, stuff like that, yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree, Katie. Gotta have some of those loot lizards. It's when you get one of these towers and it's a loot lizard tower. Ooh, we've got one of these up here. Still not seen a Harbinger corpse yet. Ow. Oh, crap. I thought that was the circular thing was going around, not in. That was lucky. Misunderstood the skill. Or the enemy spell. Okay, what are we doing next? Right, we've got 2 of that. We're going back up to here. We're going to do a bit more of our explosion damage. So I thought I was stood inside a spinning round circle, that I wasn't getting damaged, and I actually was. So, ooh, there's a health potion. You're also a writer. Your next story is a Dragon Rider original fiction. You made your own version of the loot lizards called Treasure Drakes. They have different subspecies. Nice. Like it. I like it. So is writing your hobby? Nice. And do you do like a lot of like fan fiction stuff, or you do just original series, or? Okay. We got another one. Loot lizard, I can hear him. Oh. Nice. Oh, and level 15 and static unlocked. Very cool. Right, so passive-wise... more crit. You started out in late 2001 with fan fiction, but changed to original fiction for something different in the last couple of years. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have your own creation, right? You kind of, I guess, you're kind of less bound by lore and canon. You can just do it how you want it. Okay, let's empower. Ah. Nice. Oh, hello. The fact you've been doing it since 2001 as well, obviously that's you're obviously really into it to keep doing it for that long. You've got so many original characters, it's not funny. You're gonna have to do some like cross-universe stuff with two of your fanfic, or sorry, not fan fiction, two of your original fiction stories, and then cross them or something. Oh, here we go. Battle time. Must admit, I enjoy reading the fiction, but I'd be terrible at writing it. One of my favorite sort of like fantasy fiction stuff is I love the old David Eddings books. You know, the Belgariad, the Malloreon, and then all the Elenium and Tamuli as well. They were great. Did really enjoy those. Oh, hello. Ooh, okay, you're a nasty bugger. I can't get near you at the moment. That's actually a cool idea. That's what Split Fiction did pretty much. That was a great game. Watch one of your friends play it. Yeah, I love the idea of Split Fiction. I wanted to play the game, but I play solo, so I can't play it. I wondered if there was going to be like a NPC version where the other person in the game could be like computer controlled, but not much. So I ended up watching it, and Split Fiction was great. It was really, really good. They did a good job with that. Mana gain 20% per point. So yeah, you could definitely do that. Like have some like cross universe stuff. If you've got that many characters, you could kind of like introduce them in that way, right?
Take care of yourself.
Quartermaster in the quarry. Right, this way. Oh, hello. This way. Definitely going to need more mana. This is a very mana-intensive build. Ooh. Nice. There's always something funny about a melee mage that's not a specific spell blade. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Loot a go-go. What does not fit in inventory? I don't think so. Now it does. Love it. Okay. Oh, not that way. It's a dead end. He did become rampant, but it didn't work out too well for him. Ooh, we've got another one of those things up here. There we go. Level 16, ladies and gentlemen, level 16. Oh, you're going to keep coming unless I kill that thing, aren't you? Excellent. Passives. So I'm going to put another point, I think, into... Yeah. There you go. Very nice. Right, let's empower. Nice. Still not quite there on damage in terms of... Still feeling a little bit low damage. Ooh. Need to come around this way to get the side quest. Nice, there we go.
God.
Side quest to go. And done. Right, Elder Pain Lower District. How are we doing space? Oh, we got crap tons. Not a problem. Not a problem. We got loads of bag space. Oh, we're at boss anyway. Boss time.
Stay back. Run.
Oh, we managed to... Got him. Nice. Entering the end of time.
You seem a little This is what don't. He might be kind enough to show you. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Oh, there we go. Right. What have we got here? Right, idols. Right, can use the ring. Font of the Erased. Health, mana. Mana spent gained us. Ward, 1 ward on hit per 10 missing mana. I think that's going to be beneficial to us. Increase cold damage. Yeah, let's have that. Then Keeper's Gloves. No, but we'll have them anyway. And then we've got... No, that's a minion thing. We get loads of pebble stuff. What's this? No. Reduced health cost of spells. No. It's got nice void and it's got nice void res. But that's the only thing good about that, really. The mana regen will be more important than the health regen. Boots. No. 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 Okay. Healing effectiveness, increased damage. No. Doesn't look like we got anything I particularly wanted out of this. Nope. Okay. Where are you? You're over here. Right. Okay.
Take care.
I will.
You've woken up.
Yep.
I see you
Yep.
can't. If I then close.
Choose your mastery.
and
Right.
Focus on the potential you wish to wield. As
So we're
I guide the shades to you.
So we're going to go down the sorcerer path, but Spellblade, a mage who has mixed martial prowess and cunning with their mastery spells to face enemies in close range. 12 ward gained on melee use and hit at least one enemy. Mana spent on melee attacks is converted to ward and unlocked skill Shatter Strike. Okay. Which does what? Sweeping melee attack. 2 arcs that strikes enemies in a circle around you, dealing cold damage. Instantly kills frozen enemies below 100 health. Okay. Rune Master. A savant of the art of runes, able to infuse magic into offensive and protective wards that devastate those who trespass them. 30% increased elemental damage, 10% increased cast speed with elemental spells, and runic invocation. Passive. Whenever you directly use an elemental skill, gain 1 rune of the corresponding element. For channeled skills, you gain 1 rune per second. Active. Consume all of your active runes to cast a unique invocation based on the combination order of runes consumed. Holy moly. The last rune in the sequence determines the damage type. That could be really interesting. I think it could be challenging to manage for a new player. 50 mana. Spells deal 1% more damage per 2 mana cost, up to 50% more. Sounds good to me. And then we've got Meteor. Call a meteor from the sky that deals a large amount of damage upon landing. Added damage is applied at 900% effectiveness. Which is cool, but we're not planning on using Meteor. for leveling at least. Right, okay. Choosing mastery cannot be done or unchanged. Confirm. We are a sorcerer, ladies and gentlemen.
I see that you are still you.
I am still me.
Necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
Okay, so we're going down this one, which is intelligence and crit. There we go. You're you and I'm me. Right, council chamber, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you. There is an old passage to the surface.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Greetings.
Nice.
May I tear a smile upon you? Farewell.
Oh, we are going this way. We're going down here. Entering the sheltered wood. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Cool. Let's keep going. Level 17. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And we're going to put another point into calculate destruction, I believe. So we're going to take that all the way to 5 points. So, more intelligence, more crit. Ooh, Weaver added an affix to Font of the Erased. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Nice. Okay, put that up to 3. Oh, and I was going to check the gear, didn't I? Font of the Erased. 7 Weaver's Will. It's now legendary. We got 72 stun avoidance. Okay. 7 Weaver's Will left on it, though. Not sure stun avoidance is what I really was looking for, but there you go. Okay, here we are.
The cultists had a philosophy. The void transcends reality, and by embracing it, so could they. After all, this world was gone. If they devoted themselves to despair, would it welcome them? A form of hope. Desperate, worthless in the end.
All right, the surface. Reach the surface beyond the sheltered wood. Find the city of Welrin. Ooh, idle a go-go. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. All right, run out. It ran out. No. There we go. Forsaken Trail. Hello? Are you gonna move? You gonna take me in or not? What's going on? What's going on? You haven't disconnected me, have you? Hello? Something's gone weird. Oh, there we go. Look at all these spiders. Spoders everywhere! Let's pick this up. Okay. we got another thing for the Weaver point. What is that? What do we get this time? We got plus 21 dodge rating. Holy crap. That's really not what we're looking for. Elemental resistance would have been really nice. Spoders. Spoders everywhere, man. Spoders everywhere. Level 18. And another. Okay, another affix. Right. Let's do this. So this is going to 5 points. This mana strike. Next one is going to have 4 points in this, which is mana gained. You had a British friend who wanted to get this last year, but you warned him ahead of time there were spiders in the game, and he almost wavered. Is this the game that has the arachnophobia thing in it? I don't know. There is a game, isn't there, that's got like an arachnophobia thing. Well, I'm not going crazy. In fact, Flame Ward, I want that. I want that. Okay. What's the one ability I'm waiting for? Is Arcane Ascendance. When do we get Arcane Ascendance? There. Level 30, okay. So Flame Ward, which we've got now, is grants a burst of 400 ward for 3 seconds. Hit deal 30% less damage to you and cause a retaliatory burst of flames, which is cool. Okay. Like, I kind of understand the arachnophobia bit in real life, because spiders aren't exactly the nicest looking creatures. But in a video game, it's just on TV. It's just on TV. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, he dodged out of my freeze. You ass. Yeah, when they dodge like that, this makes this ability more challenging. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's why I find this spell at the moment a little clunky. It's definitely powerful. It's just I'm personally finding it a little clunky. I'm hoping that as we level up, we'll be able to spam it a lot more. Like, our big issue right now, of course, is mana. Especially when we get the like the magic ascendance thing, that'll just buff our damage. Nice. Oh, we got more Weaver stuff. Okay.
else.
What did we get? Increased lightning damage. No, and 128 stun avoidance. Man, the Weaver's Will has not been kind to us with this item. Really not what we're looking for. Not for this particular build. Level 19, no. It's a good thing your friend bought the game, though. I think he made the right choice. Like I say, I can't believe it's taken me this long to find the game, because I love it. I think it's great. It's a great game. And the fact you can play it offline as well, it makes this like, oh my god, have I found another Steam Deck go-to? Like, you know, because I travel so much on airplanes, I'm like, ooh. You know, I use my Steam Deck a lot, and I play a lot of, like, Vampire Survivors and those type of games, Terraria and stuff like that, and I'm like, ooh. Hades, played a lot of Hades, and I'm like, Last Epoch could be, like, my go-to Steam Deck game. We also got more Weaver as well. What do we get this time? 201 stun avoidance. Grounded has the arachnophobia thing. Ah, okay. Understood. What is that? Yeah, I've not played Grounded, actually. That's interesting.
Greetings.
That's got to be one on the list, I think.
Farewell. Greetings. Farewell.
Up here.
Who are you? Go on.
Okay. Stasheroni. Alright, what have we got here? Armor increase fire damage. Poison. Bleed and poison. Health, physical damage. Static charges and spell fire damage. Okay. Advent of the Erased. Boots. Movement speed. Haste. Less damage over time. When you gain haste or refresh its duration, you gain 52 ward. Ooh, that looks like that could be quite interesting. Is haste going to have anything for my casting? It's better than what I've got anyway, so I think I might just take it for now. We'll see what we get on the Weaver's Will element of it. What else have we got here? Mage Helmet, +1 to teleport. 12 mana vitality, fire resistance. No, I want the physical res more. No. The poison resistance will mean more to me than the fire, because we're getting a lot of fire through skills. Physical damage. Okay. That will do. Dodge ward decay. Okay. Cool. Right. Where are we going to go? Should we start up this way? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Fools! Oh, you weasel. Ooh, I will take that. Okay, we've got to come down this way. Ow. Okay, we got the side quest is up this way. Actually, need to kill the void horrors. That's right. Ooh, gear. Leave no loot behind. Oh, we got a weaver added again. Advent of the Erased. +1 vitality. That's... okay, that's not terrible. Loot crate. Here we are. More weavers will. What do we get this time? We got 289 stun avoidance. Literally, the Weaver's Will has just been putting everything into stun avoidance. We are the most stun avoided bloody person on the planet right now. And I have to say, I haven't seen that much of a requirement for that high stun avoidance. Could be wrong, but that's my understanding. Oh, hello. Level 20! Specialization slot for a skill. Where's this weasel? Is he run back up this way? He is. He's going back up that way. There he is. Quest completed. Passives, right, that's up to 5. Good. We've got static orb there. And then we've got this one. Okay, this one's going to be largest explosion damage. And then here, we're going for Flame Ward. Give ourselves some survivability. We've got 4 points. Okay, we're going to put 2 into this one, which is Ward Granted. Up to 80. This one here, which is % of missing health granted as Ward. And then this one here, which is Ward Granted plus 10 and cooldown. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Combine that with the unique we've got as well. Should be very nice. Should have quite a bit of ward, I'm thinking. Ooh. No, that's not the right way. Holy shit. Where's that? Where? How do I get there? Oops. Not what I was looking for. Ooh. There it is. Oh, Advent of the Erased just got something. There we go. Now we know where we're going. There we go. See, definitely this thing when you connect it right, does put out the damage. There we go. One in Undercity. Cool. Very nice. And what do we get? Another vitality. We've got +2 vitality. I won't complain at that. We've got 1 Weaver's Will left on Font of the Erased, and we've got 6 Weaver's Will left on the Advent of the Erased. Okay. Let's go up first.
Fools.
Nice.
Fools. Fools.
Sweet. What do we pick up? Picked up a skill point in Mana Strike, no less. Okay, let's have another bit more mana gained. Nice. Bow damage and chance to slow, eh? We got another Weaver's Will there on the Advent of the Erased. What did we get there? We're up to +6 vitality. And 16% lightning damage. If only I was doing lightning, right? But plus 6 vitality, that's crazy, man. Every single Weaver's Will so far on the boots have gone into vitality. Okay. Oh. There we go. Anything any good? What are we looking for? Right. Belts could be physical rares and poison rares. That's very nice. Yes. Nope. No more of that. No. No. Okay. Mage helmet. No. Boots. No. Belt. No. Okay. Just managed to make the mute button there before I sneezed like 1,000 miles an hour down the mic. We're not going to be doing a long stream today because I didn't stream on Wednesday or Thursday because I was working like crazy hours, and I'm like pretty tired, so I'm going to stream just for a little bit more, and the plan tomorrow is to do like a 9+ hour stream tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. So we will finish with the mage tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. Because the plan is to get him to the end of the campaign, and then we're going to decide. So we've got a choice. We either pick another class. Either I do an Acolyte Warlock in Last Epoch, or I start my PoE 2 playthrough in preparation for the update. Yeah, not sure. Because I do want to like, I don't want to go into the new PoE 2 update like cold. Like I want to get back into. Oh, I think doing my skill here is probably not the best. All good, you'll be here. Nice, I appreciate it. So the plan, I do plan on doing like a 9-hour stream tomorrow, a 9-hour stream or so on Sunday. Tomorrow's definitely Last Epoch. It's just what I do on Sunday, whether I do PoE 2 or whether I do more Last Epoch. But I definitely appreciate you being on board. Thanks very much. So I hope I can entertain you just a little bit. Because that's why we do it. So people are you not entertained? Some nice ripped blood going on there. Oh, there we go. Void Centipede. Nice. Sweet. Return to Cultist Camp. There we go. What? What are we going into now? Another point up here, then. Another point into ward. Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Yes?
Well, that was easy. Absolutely destroyed him. Static enemies get destroyed by this. If you've got a boss who sits in place and you can absolutely slap him, it's when they're like jumping all over the place it becomes a problem. That's what that's why Lagon's going to be interesting. Because like on the platform, he's going to be static. On the when you go down on the you get teleported with all the other mobs. They're all over the place. Oh, mama. That is the one thing. This is a mana-heavy build, man. And also, we need some poison res. Yes, we do. Okay, here we go. Venom Weaver. More coming in behind. And go. Sweet. Dead end. No. Okay. Need my mana back. There we go. Oh, let's bring you with me. Let's bring you. I mean, if you were confident with this build, I could definitely see that you could run through the campaign very quickly with this build. Like, you just basically group everybody up, turn around, do one of your glaciers, turn around, do one of the glaciers, just keep going. Like, if you didn't care about all the gear and stuff and the gold, I could definitely see, like, and you knew how, like, really well how the game played. Definitely feel like you could whip through pretty quick with this build. The passive point. What are we doing now? Okay, we're going to put 5 points into this, which is increased spell damage and ward retention. There we go. More spell damage and more ward. Okay. Pretty straightforward stuff, that is. Ooh. Take that. Excellent. Ooh, we got a pylon thing here. Ooh. Shards a go-go. Plenty of shards out of that one. Nice. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Skills, there we go. Another one on the Flame Ward. So what we're going to go to now is, I think, we're going to go to this one, which is charges, +1 charge. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay, ooh, down this way.
Fools. Fools.
There you go, get rid of that big guy that was chasing us. Ooh, a void horror and a loot goblin. Ooh, a rune of ascendance. I will take that. Always love a good rune of ascendance. Shame we're going to lose all of those things soon, but there you go. So we got some more Weaver stuff as well, so check that out in a minute. 2 passive points. So we're going to take this. So we're going to have more spell damage and more ward retention. Very cool. And we're going to look at our... So that, yeah, that finished where that. Okay, so here we got just vitality. That's all it increased. Holy crap, we got plus 16 vitality. It feels like that would be really good on my Sentinel. Jeez. That's a lot of vitality, man. That's a lot of vitality. Right. This one's done, right? So we can go here. Rune of Ascendance, always great to pick up. Absolutely. I'll never turn down a Rune of Ascendance. In fact, let's go to the cultist camp first, empty the bags, and then we can go on to the next bit. Oh, nope. Ah. Yeah, we can only open, empty so much, right? Because, in fact, we can't empty because there's no trader here now anymore, is there? Damn. Spell damage, melee damage, no. No. Void res, minion health, void res. Huh. Yeah, that's one we've got to change. So this one has mana and health, damage. That's got void res, damage over time. It's got some crit. It's better than what we've got, but not really what I'm looking for. No good head either. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, I think we're at a good place where we can do a little bit of crafting. So let's take the staff, because that was pretty good. We got chill on hit, cold damage, and spell damage, right? So let's have a glyph of hope. We've got 22 forging potential, which is nice. Requires level 24 to forge. Okay, let's have some more spell damage. And some chill on hit. Okay. What could we put on it? Blind poison shock. Freeze rate multiplier. Okay, cool. That's in a good place. Right. Let's have a look at the belt. What have we got here? Yeah, poison resistance. Physical resistance. Void resistance. Physical resistance, elemental damage, health, no forging potential, bricked, helmet, no, I mean, look, vitality, intelligence, lightning res. Intelligence, vitality. Sounds good to me. Good. Right, okay, that's not bad. That is not too bad. So how are we doing? So lightning is good. Physical is getting there, but we're low on void res, low on necrotic res, and other stuff is starting to come up, and cold res is starting to come up. Okay. 15% movement speed, though. Oh, no. What are you doing? Where are we going? Not that way. Ah, no. That's because it's just easier to go bosh like that. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got another one to do. Is that a turn-in? Did we miss it? Did we miss the turning of a side? What's this one? Council Chamber, Fate the Refuge. Let's do that quickly, just turn it in. We might get another point. It's right here anyway.
May I tear a smile upon you?
No, just gold. Ah, rubbish. Oh, but I can sell my loot while I'm here. Okay, fine.
Yes.
There we go. Very nice. And then now we can go here. And we can do that one, which then leads us on to that one. Okie dokie, there we go. Bosh. Ooh, an ancient forest. You know what? I think I might go there. We've got a side quest to do that anyway. We're in an ancient forest. Not a bad place to be, by all means. As long as you don't mind dinosaurs.
Fools. Fools.
Level 23. Nice. I've got to check it just to see if we did get another point of vitality. No, we got 25 armor. Oh, you would come right now. You would come right now. You absolute ass bag. Literally. 25 armor, 8% reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. With the 16 vitality, that definitely feels like a sentinel item now. Having got the Weaver's Will stuff on it. Two-handed mace. Okay. Cool. Ooh, and I believe we've got a dragon. Primeval dragon. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Dragon down. El Dragon. Nice. Where are we going next? Ruined Era. Here we go. Council Chambers, turn in the side quest.
Greetings. Do not dwell on regret.
Yes?
Le shop. No, no, no. Cold res, freeze rate multiplier, lightning, no. No. And we did pick up a unique Torch of Pontifex. Necrotic damage and fire damage. Sounds like a warlock thing. There we go. Cool. And ladies and gentlemen, we've been streaming now for 3 hours. I think this is a really good point to break because we're back in the sort of the council area. We've got to get through Shattered Valley into Courtyard. Like I said, we've done 3 hours today. It's been a really long week. I couldn't even stream on Wednesday and Thursday despite getting up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and then working all the way through into the evening. So, yeah, being crazy busy. But tomorrow, expect long stream. Tomorrow, long stream on Sunday. So plenty to do. And tomorrow we'll be continuing with this mage, taking him all the way through to complete the campaign. And then if we've got time tomorrow, then we'll start an Acolyte Warlock. And then after that, Sunday might be more Last Epoch, or it'll be Path of Exile 2 at the moment. That's what's in my mind. There's no other big new games coming out over the weekend, so I don't think I'm playing anything else there. With that in mind, you've been watching The Ghost Owl. Thanks very much for joining us, Katie, Dust Reaver, Mauser, everybody, YouTube, Twitch. As always, thank you for being with us. Like I say, I'm exhausted, man, and I will play and think and engage much better tomorrow. Best way to do it is refresh, come back, and hit it hard. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening.